So is Sam Wilson already underrated? I'm not making that video on day one. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, what is going on, my dude? So, Cap America Sam Wilson is entering the game as of today, and this guy is an absolute freaking utility machine. If you're looking for damage, you're looking at the wrong champion. And guess what, guys? Not every champion has to hit like Cosmic Ghost Rider. If you have Cosmic Ghost Rider and you'd rather use Cosmic Ghost Rider, use Cosmic Ghost Rider. But if you're looking for utility of a very specific type, well then you might be looking at Cap America Sam Wilson. This guy's auto block against mutant champions is absolutely off the charts. His offensive ability accuracy whenever he has a bulwark, which is most of the fight if you need it, is absolutely freaking insane. His miss counter is amazing. He also reduces the potency or duration of bleed as well, and I'm going to be showing you all of this stuff in this video today. Like I've said at the beginning, I've said it a few times now, he's not a damage dealer. He is not a mega output damage champion. He is amazing for short, bursty fights. He's going to be phenomenal for Alliance War. He's probably going to be amazing for the solo competitive battleground mode, whatever the heck it's called. He's probably going to be fantastic for that. He's going to be great for those things. For competitive gameplay, Sam Wilson's going to be good for. I'm telling you. I am telling you right now, he's got the makings of it. He's not going to go into Labyrinth and kill Star-Lord really fast. He's not going to slay through Cav Event Quest for you super duper fast. That's not who he is. He's a utility champ. If you want a tech champ with a lot of damage, I suggest looking into Ghost. She's still pretty decent. But let's start jumping into Cap America Sam Wilson today. So this guy, he's got so much utility, and we're going to go over all of it. He's kind of like Falcon, except opposite in a way. You know how like anti-venom is like venom, but anti? He's kind of like anti-Falcon. So he dashes back and he holds block, right? And he activates his recon, whatever it's called, just like Falcon does. Now Falcon does this and he counters miss. He counters evade. This guy counters miss. Lots of champions miss. Lots of champions miss, and it's really freaking annoying. This guy counters it. Any type of miss, gone. Forget about it. Don't have to worry about it. The best part is, if they're awakened, you do damage during it too, okay? Now, this guy doesn't crit. That's good for the tech class. There are a lot of tech champions who do this, right? Why is that? Because, for example, Mr. Sinister, right? If you crit him, you're not going to kill him. So he's a great Mr. Sinister counter right away. Havoc, same thing. Yes, he has an armor up buff, this guy right here, and he's going to be able to essentially ignore all of Havoc's BS. He also won't be triggering stuff all the time because he's not going to be critting Havoc. So that's really good against the tech class, okay? Also against Kitty Pryde, right? Another thing is that he has an instant cowardice debuff, or passive actually, even better, right when he activates his recon scan. So Kitty Pryde, shut off, done. Absolute potato. Absolute potato is what Kitty Pryde is now, okay? Now, this utility right here on Heavy or R Intercept, consume an armor up buff, gain a non-stacking bulwark. While this buff is active, opponents have minus 100 ability accuracy when hitting Cap's block. That is so good. That is so good. It is so good, guys. It is such good utility. For example, who's annoying? Sauron. He's new. You know how he dashes at you and he just goes unblockable? It won't go unblockable. That's turned off. Bubble shield, off. Kinetic transference, off. Defective defense, the one where you hard knock life, whatever it is, when you get the debuff when you block or parry, off. All of that BS that happens, right? Stunning reflection. All of these BS nodes that when you block or parry, you die, will not happen when you're using Sam Wilson. That is incredible utility. It is so useful, especially for competitive play. Okay? If you play super casually, you might not like this guy, and that's fine. Not every champion has to be for everybody. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about. One more thing I want to talk about here is the auto block is absolutely insane, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you a compilation of it because of how overpowered it is. 10% chance per armor up effect to auto block incoming special attacks. That's decent, but look at this. Look at this. Where is it? Auto block chance is increased by 25% per prowess effect on the opponent, and this chap is capped at 100%. So 100% chance if they have 4 prowess. But you also get 10% per armor up. Now, what's an annoying defender who has prowess? Apocalypse is pretty darn annoying. Let's talk about how this guy is going to counter Apocalypse in so many ways. When he hits onto your block to stun you, you ain't going to get stunned. If he's defending them on the boss node, he's going to have 3 prowess right away. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to dash in. I am dashing in to Apocalypse's special attack. I am dashing into it. Let's watch the special one. I am dashing in. Pretty decent. We talked about Sauron. Sauron, when he has 7 prowess and he dashes in at you, goes unblockable. Watch. None. None. Unblockable special attack? Cool. Doesn't matter. We're going to auto block it. He has more than enough prowess continually in the entire fight to always make that auto block happen with a 100% chance. Kitty Pryde. What should you not do? You should not parry Kitty Pryde. Up, now she's got prowess. Up, now she's got more prowess. 3 prowess. Now she's going to phase. That's such a bad thing. Oh my god. What am I ever going to do? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to dash back for a second, and now the entire fight is shut off. For so many reasons. Because even if she were to dash at me, she won't miss. But here, with cowardice, she can't gain any prowess. At all. She just can't. Let's see if this is going to auto block. Looks like it did. Pretty decent. Weapon X has a lot of things going on here that Cap is going to be really, really good for. Now, Weapon X has a 100% chance when he's Berserk to put bleeds on you. 25% bleed reduction, okay, per armor up. Well, we have 6. Let's see what happens. No bleeds. Unblockable special attack. Unblockable special. Auto block the entire thing. That's pretty decent. Now, I'm not saying go and purposely get hit. I'm just saying, dude, this guy's pretty darn safe against mutant champions. He's not metal, by the way, so he can fight Magnetos really well. I don't know about you, but Magneto House of X's special one, the little blast that Red Magneto has on his special 2, it's really annoying for me to dex, right? And I mess it up very often still. Boom, auto block. Magneto House of X is always going to have those prowesses while you're fighting him, right? Boom, 100% chance. Professor X. Professor X has a lot of things that are very annoying. After 10 seconds, he makes you miss. His special attacks go unblockable. They can sometimes catch you off guard. Well, let's see how that miss works for you, Charles. Not too good. Not only are we not missing, also, auto block. Ruptures. Every time we would miss, auto block his entire thing. Let's see how this works in a practical setup. Biohazard and tunnel vision. Biohazard and tunnel vision. By the way, this is rank 3 without suicides, no boosts or anything like that. Right away, okay, I'm doing light, medium, because I want to set up a little bit here, all right? I find that as long as I have like 1 armor up, I feel like good to go on like biohazard and stuff like that. If this was Caltrops, I could dash back now, right? I'm going to go ahead and activate this now. And now what I want to do is I want to go for a special one. I want to place 2 physical vulnerabilities on Rocket. Now, I could take this a little bit further. I could do a special one and then activate it and go for another special one and have 3 physical vulnerabilities, right? By the way, let's take a look really quick at his power bar. It's totally safe to push him to 3 bars of power if we wanted to, right? Go for a special 2, decent chunk of health off of Rocket Raccoon, right? We still can't miss. All right, our recon went away. Same con as Falcon is that when the thing is on cooldown, you got to be a little careful, right? So same thing here. If you're fighting an evader, you got to be a little careful while it's on cooldown. If we're fighting, you know, a miss champion here on tunnel vision, you got to be a little careful. But we finished that fight at 100% health. and we didn't trigger a single bleed on us, and every time the Falter was there, we're just healing from willpower. Really good. So now I want to talk about this amazing utility of 100% offensive ability accuracy reduction on block. Just like Falcon reduces 100% defensive ability accuracy reduction, this is offensive. So watch the power. Kinetic transference. That's rough, that's annoying. There are a lot of nodes like this. A lot of nodes where it's like, you get hit on the block, and they're gonna gain power. You get hit on the block, and they're gonna stun you. You get hit on the block, and you're gonna get a debuff. You get hit on the block, and then somebody comes to your house and smacks you in the face. There are a lot of nodes just like that. Captain America Sam Wilson is going to turn them off. Done. You know how you like using Falcon because he turns things off? Falcon doesn't turn this kind of thing off. Sam Wilson turns this off, right? So, we're going to activate this now. Look, just watch the power. I'm going to be taking, like, listen, when I do fights, you guys know me, I intercept a lot, right? I'm going to be taking a lot of blocked hits in this fight just to show, right? Kinetic transference. And all I have to do to get another bulwark buff is do a heavy attack or an intercept, right? Now look at his power. Oh, there's 3 bars, but doesn't really matter because that sap charge is going to keep him under 3 bars of power pretty much the entire time. All you have to do is get to 25 of them. Very easy on the special 3 if you really need that, by the way. But, go for a nice big special 2 instead. There's our 25 charges. And that's really gonna be it there. This is a 5-star, by the way. 5-star, rank 5. No suicides, no boost, no synergies. Now you can, by the way, there are lots of synergies to make him hit harder if you're looking for some more damage. But, you know, don't need it. Another example here, I feel like you get the point, but just like Bubble Shield, for example, this is quite clearly not a great matchup for Sam, but this is just the easiest Bubble Shield fight I can get to, right? So what I'm going to do here is activate Bubble Shield, right? Look, Bubble Shield is when you get, like, you know, get hit, right? The block efficiency goes down and everything. And now, when you get to 10, it's going to be unblockable. But with the Bulwark, it's staying at 9. It's just staying at 9. And it's going to stay there. It's going to stay there for the whole fight. Now, we can, you know, put, like, oh, nice. We can, like, put Ruptures on the opponent, right, to do Diss Track here. But this has Diss Track, so forget about that. Now, let's talk about that special 3. Let's take a look at that special 3, all right? This is all or nothing in variant whatever. There's a variant that this is in. I think it's variant 4. I don't know. But this is the rank 5, 5-star Captain America Sam Wilson, all right? What I want to do here is very specific on all or nothing. I want to get to a special 3 and win the fight. That's essentially what I want to do, all right? Now, there are ways you can make this easier on yourself. You can bring Mojo Synergy along, right? Get some more power. But basically, I want to time this so I use the lock-on when I have the special 3. There's like Translucer or whatever, so I get like a little bit of power more when I hit him, but I'm far away and I lose it. And then it also goes down when I get to max, so whatever. Point is, you get to 3 bars of power, you time it just right. And now, let's watch this. Boom, special lock for 10 seconds, just like Professor X. Ooh, there's the sap. And now it's going to be going down. Now we can get a little fancy here. We can do some backdraft intercepts. It's all or nothing. He's never going to throw this special attack. There's another sap. We had 26 armors. We probably could have went for an enormous special 2 there, but instead, we're going to keep going for these, okay? Because the precision buff is enormous on the special 3. It's paused when we hit the opponent, and every single time, right, we hit them with the precision, we're essentially putting saps on. And sap is what lowers their power, right? So now we're going for another special 3, okay? Same thing, we activated the recon scan. And we're just going to win the fight. That's all it really is to it, man. So are they better power control champs in the game? Yeah, no freaking doubt about it, man. But this is pretty darn decent because they're just not going to throw a special attack. They're just not. And you're just consistently draining their power to the point where they won't use a special 3. So it's very, very safe to be incredibly hyper aggressive against them. So this isn't so much like something about like what America's ass. I don't know. So This is not like, wow, look at how like insane he is for power control fights. It's like, no, dude, like if you're in a fight and you have to be hyper aggressive and you go for the special 3 or you have the sap, you don't have to worry about them using a special 3, even if they don't have all or nothing. So there's a lot of stuff this guy can do. He has some synergies that increase his damage as well. Okay, so if you get this guy, you can play around with those. He is not a super mega ultra damage dealing champion. It's not his deal. It's not. That's not Falcon's deal either. Now, Falcon gets some more damage when the opponent would evade. I could see a lot of merit in Sam Wilson getting passive fury, right? Whenever you would miss, I think that would do a lot for his damage. I'm not going to sit here and say his damage is amazing and couldn't use a boost. It totally could. But for competitive game modes, Alliance War, Battlegrounds, anything else in the future, this guy is going to be very, very useful. I'm telling you. I am telling you, there's kinetic transference in Alliance War. There's a node where you knock them down, and then when they hit your power, they gain a burst of power. He's going to be decent over there. There's a lot of stuff this guy is going to be able to do, and I feel like as time goes on, he's going to age very nicely as well. So, when it comes to damage, right, I feel like I've said this in like 3 different ways at this point. There are shorter fights, medium fights, and longer fights in this game, and not every champion has to blow the damage out of the water on these longer, even medium to longer length fights, right? There are some champions who excel in short and early medium range fights, and that's what they're meant to do. What Sam is meant to do, he does really well. So yeah, man, lots of great utility with this guy. I would love to pull him for the future for competitive gameplay. Let me know what you think about this guy in the comment section below. Let's watch this again because this is just so freaking nuts, man, that he can just do this consistently. This is just crazy to me right here. This is just nuts. This is nuts to me. He just auto blocks the whole thing on his own. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big old like. Let me know what you think about Captain Falcon from Super Smash Bros. In the comment section below. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos just like this coming to you in the future. I'll be seeing you around.